So yes, this is really a follow-on from the ABWH video. I'm covering 2 gigs. It was Yes at Wembley Arena back in 1991, part of the Union Tour. We saw them on 2 nights, the 28th and the 30th of June. Again, I've said it before, but prog, there weren't a lot of prog around in the late 80s, early 90s, and so when the Union album came out, I embraced it. You had to be there. I know a lot of people don't like it, and but it is what it is. But so I've got a lot of fondness for it because, well, you're there. You embrace. You don't know. Again, this is before the internet, before everyone was savvy, before lots of interviews and stuff emerged. But you embraced the album for what it was. You took it on face value, and on the basis of that, I was quite excited to see this multi-limbed, many-headed, octopus-like beast of a Yes. All these members on stage. It was an event, a proper event. I've spoken a little bit about it before, but we're gonna go into detail. The first night we saw them, which was a Friday, because they were playing in the round. To accommodate all these people, there was a round stage in the centre of Wembley Arena Hall, and it rotated, and so you could see people like a magic roundabout. And of course, they had to accommodate 2 drummers, Alan White, Bill Bruford, 2 guitarists, Steve Howe, Trevor Rabin, 1 bass player, Chris Squire, 2 keyboard players, Tony Kaye, Rick Wakeman, and of course, in the middle of it all, John Anderson. So yeah, that's why you had the circular thing. They didn't play too many tracks off the Union album. Can't think why, but that's not a problem. We came there for the Yes music, and it was fantastic stuff. It really was good fun. Yeah, I mean, some of the arrangements were a little bit different, and it was interesting to see Bruford fitting in with Alan White and vice versa. But their interplay, they looked like they were enjoying, each other's company, and you didn't get a sense that this was a band that loathed each other. Though I think there may have been a few issues with certain members. But yeah, I thought it was great. Highlight for me again was the Chris Squire moment. He does his bass solo, the Fish, and I've said it before. He holds up his Rickenbacker bass and he flicks the string, and I felt the vibration hit me. I must have been in the sweet spot, and I thought I was gonna have an accident in the trouser department. My tummy felt very, very weird and unsettling. I've never felt anything like it. And I've been to some, bass heavy concerts before. You felt the rumble, or the kick drum of the drummer, hit you in the chest. But this got me deep and down below. But it was a good evening, and it was good fun, and we watched everything, and right to the encore, which was Roundabout, I believe. So it was really good fun. And then we enjoyed it so much that we were just poor students back then, but the tickets were something like, I think they were less than £20 each. So for less than 40 quid, we could see them again. So we decided, to go there again, wing it, see if there are a couple of tickets, and go in. And so we saw them on the Sunday as well, but this time we were at a different angle. We were on the arena floor at the back, slightly, it's a different view, and it felt like a different concert because we were looking at a completely different angle, and you got to see things slightly differently. When he did the bass thing, I didn't feel it this time. But the interesting thing that got me this time is we had all the lights, all the magically sparkly lights that did around with the song Awaken. Awaken never really touched me when I heard it on album. It was like, oh, okay. But I was sitting there, and all the little sparkly lights, ding, 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 dun dun. And all the lights are dancing around, and I felt myself really, the music entering into me. It was almost like a religious experience, and I thought, wow, I get it. I get the track now. Before, I just thought it was like kind of a bit throwaway and a bit fluffy, but the combination of the music and the lights and the atmosphere, the penny dropped, and that was a good moment. I like that. Yeah, the only thing this time was we snuck out early because we knew what the encore was. We knew what was coming, and I remember somebody saying, there's going to be an encore, and it's like, yeah, we wanted to get. It was a Sunday. We wanted to get the last train because I think with the ABWH gig, we missed the last train, and we had to get the night bus. We had to walk and get the night bus home, and that was something you don't want to do. So we didn't want that to happen. So we scurried out early to get the last train back from Wembley. Because the problem with Wembley is it's a right bumhole of a place to get to, and especially if you live at the east end of town, to get all the way northwest, it can be a drag, especially when they close the tube down early on a Sunday. That probably doesn't happen now. Well, they don't, because they have the late night service and all that stuff. But then it was like a real, let's run, let's get the train. It was a real urgency to it. So it was good. But, we got the programme, we got the T-shirt. It was a really, really cool night. And, I don't regret. I remember my late grandmother giving me a load of grief saying, you don't want to waste your money on that. You've already seen it. You don't need to go again. It's like, I really have to. And again, I think it was really worth it. It was, I'm not one to go to multiple concerts or seeing the same thing twice, mainly out of cost. But it was the only time I felt it was necessary, and I felt vindicated by the experience. So that was it. That was Yes at Wembley Arena. I've seen them. The last time I saw them, it was, oh God, when was that? That was, I'm just pulling up. Has it signed me out? That's no good, is it? Set list. Why you sign me out after 10 minutes? Oh, the website's gone down. That's no good. Wait a minute, I'll be with you in a moment. Yeah, the last time I saw them was at the Hammersmith Odeon, Apollo, whatever you want to call it, in 2011. So, wow, you can work out the math. That was 20 years later. But that is for another time. Oh, see, cliffhanger ending. But anyway, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this walk down the memory lane that is rock. And we'll do this all again soon. Don't forget, you can support this channel. You certainly can. Oh, he's a filthy e-beggar, isn't he? In the links below, you can give me all your money. Yes, you can. But if you're a smart person, you'll be a patron because you get all the early bird stuff. Early bird catches the worm, and you get extra content and stuff early. So nice, isn't it? Nice. That's nice. That makes people feel special because they are special. They're taking their time to help me out, and I appreciate that. But yeah, you filthy cheapskates who don't pay, you might as well just sod off, mightn't you? I'm just doing it to annoy. But on that, there's only one more thing to say, and that is ta-ta.